and welcome to Screen Flash Episode 8. My name is David Kermis, and I want to introduce a good buddy of mine. His name is Steven, and we are going to be playing a game called Resident Evil Umbrella Chronicles. And this game came out in 2007, a year after the Wii release, and actually came out with some very good critic reviews and sold pretty well. It did get a sequel called the Dark Side Chronicles, which actually got its own HD remaster a couple years later on the PlayStation 3 as a dual pack. What I really like about this game is that it actually takes course over the course of a few different games of the original Resident Evil series, starting with Resident Evil 0, which was a newer title that was brought in, and goes all the way to Resident Evil 1 and then stops at Resident Evil 3. But there's also a extra part in the game that's a brand new storyline that ends with it here. But I brought in my buddy Steve. He's a huge Resident Evil fan, and let him talk a little bit more about it as well.
Sorry. So, hi, what's up? His name's Steve, and yes, I can actually remember when I first played Resident Evil. It was on the PlayStation. My brother was the PlayStation owner, and I was the Nintendo guy. I was 12 years old at the time when I first played the original Resident Evil, and I was hooked that first night, and I've been a big fan ever since. I've been really, I guess I really enjoy the story and the scenario, and of course the weapon play and the enemy variety and the chills, the thrills of the whole series, right up from now through Resident Evil 7. And don't think I'm ever going to stop being a Resident Evil fan, but in terms of the Umbrella Chronicles, I did play that when it first came out. Really enjoyed it. Took a couple issues with the I guess you could say the overarching storyline, but it's meant to be bite-sized, so of course it just kind of triggers my, well, that didn't happen in the game, but obviously this is meant to be more streamlined effort. Did enjoy the addition of the end of Umbrella scenario, which chronicles Russian colonel named Sergei and his Talos project. I thought that was added a neat little element to the game. And while there's some canon-breaking things with his introduction to the overall series, his characterization as one of the few people that they can generate tyrants from, kind of, that did add to a more obscure part of the lore of the series. So, of course, I appreciated it. And overall, I have good things to say about this game, and even Dark Side Chronicles as well. That's pretty much all I have to say about it. Sorry, it was verbose, but, you know, big fan. Never going to stop being a fan of the series. Although RE6 is definitely, to me, the low point of Resident Evil. Yeah.
Excellent.
Okay, thank you.
Very good stuff. So we're going to go ahead and just start right from the beginning. Like I said, it does span across a few different the game titles. So it starts right with Resident Evil 0, which actually takes place right off the bat on a train with a couple different characters. A new character in the series, Billy Cohen, and a returning character, Rebecca Chambers. So let's go ahead and just jump right in.
Resident Evil, the Umbrella Chronicles.
It was a stormy night when the leeches overwhelmed the Ecliptic Express. The Special Forces unit sent to investigate the area reported an emergency, but the announcement was suddenly cut off and followed only by silence. Enter the STARS unit member, Rebecca Chambers. Umbrella has been at the center of my plans for a long time, but the train incident would prove to be the beginning of the end.
STARS here. Is anybody there? STARS here. Is anybody there? You're the escaped prisoner, Billy Cohen.
Can we put a hold on the whole arresting me thing? We have bigger things to worry about right now.
About that later. For now, we better get to safety.
That'll be easier said than done.
Let's head upstairs.
They're on the stairs, too!
The train. It's moving.
Who's driving this thing?
How the hell would I know?
Better go find out.
Too.
We don't have much choice but to keep going. What's going on here?
Beats me. Never seen anything like this.
Watch your step, princess.
Don't call me princess.
What's around you?
Let's get back inside.
Right.
get ugly. Fall back!
And how exactly did you get here?
I was being transported when we were attacked by monsters. All the guards were killed.
So you figured it was the perfect chance to make your escape, huh? Well, not on my watch.
I just saved your ass back there. You still want to arrest me? You're gonna have to run for it.
Something's above us.
Time to fall back. We can't just stand here. We have to take it down. Him again? Becca, this way.
All right.
And that is all the time we have for today. Thank you so much for watching Screen Flash Episode 8. We played a game called Resident Evil Umbrella Chronicles for the Wii. And I want to thank my buddy Steve for joining me and playing this game. And make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel at NWR And for everything Nintendo new and old, keep it right here on NintendoWorldReport.com.